Oren? That you?
Yes. There and here. I was expecting Ikora's tone.
Right, I'm patching her in. Look, we left off on the wrong foot. And I know right before you run off with the Guardian to stomp Vex into dust ain't the best time. But I'm sick of counting seconds not taken for words that should have been said. Someday soon I'd like to clear the air. Just watch your back out there. House's Archon's still at large. There's trouble brewing, and I think you're in the middle of it.
Where we need to be. I think the Vex seek the Nine through a trace of their influence. Their operation is coiled wires, but with the Guardian, we can cut through. When they pushed out the house, they claimed a capsule of quantum threads. If we want to know why we were brought here, we need it.
My bad. How's everything going now? I think it's going to be. Alright, let's do it. Let me go here. Do that. Let me go here so I can do this. Wait. Oh, I didn't even notice that was special. Huh. I actually didn't notice that.
Guardian, I have an incoming transmission. Patching it through.
I have the Ionian Dean here. She sends her greetings. I'll relay your messages to her and translate what I can of her response. Whatever is in there is dangerous, but precious to them. It's been out of reach.
Alright, how you? Are you injured? Okay, I might actually figure that out because I haven't. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I think I know what to do. Let's try this. Okay, I think I know what to do though. Yep. See? We should have opened it. No, it didn't. Maybe I should just rush that. I'm not gonna figure it out. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank you, YouTube. So gotta get back up here. Grab you. I don't mind. Man, I need stuff.
This is centuries old. It looks Ionian. And by the scorches, it also looks dangerous.
The Dean speaking. Hold on. That object is a time-spent transfer or mixer. Wait, I understand now. It's an engine of some kind. She says you've entered into a sealed containment chamber. Or a hazard zone.
And what makes it dangerous, exactly? Is there something we should avoid touching?
This would be easier with Lodi here. She's likening it to a fire. No, a reactor. Misuse, intent, negligence, ignorance. She says danger clings to all innovation. That's a good lesson. Guardian, finish investigating the area. Then grab that device and carefully transport it back to the Dean.
Here you go.
What happened to them? Did something go wrong?
They tested the engine. Oh, that's terrible. I understand the precaution. Apparently, they were unable to contain the energy output and their team was lost. It was sealed here. Her people wouldn't approach it again. It's good that the House of Exile hasn't uncovered it. The Dean agrees. She says they've been seeking a power source to rival the Holy Anomaly.
We'll keep it out of their hands. Excuse me, Dean? If this energy engine is so dangerous, why make it? Just something I've been wondering while we were carrying it.
She says at first they thought it would be a catalyst that would make them able to connect with the Holy Anomaly. To make them all timeless? She makes it sound like an engineered biological time loop. Functional immortality.
Incredible. That would definitely make it easier to settle here and conduct research.
The city has sought powers we weren't sure we could handle before. There's something human about that. The House of Exile never forgave sealing away the engine. The Archon convinced their people it was necessary for their survival.
It sounds like it wasn't just one thing that broke down between the Ionians and the House.
But this seems to be the first. The Archon used it as a wedge to drive their people apart, until words failed. Sometime after, the Exiles sealed the way to the horizon, and took up arms.
Alright, next is anyway, sorry. Next is what is up to this? Okay. Yeah, it is this. Do you have any catalysts or guns or anything? I do need to do that mission to get those. Well, catalysts for it. Luna. Yeah, let me do Luna. I mean, that's useful because I did. Oh, I know. Because I'm doing this alone. I don't have anybody with me. Guess I'll leave it alone. Oh, that would be sick. Question. Question. How are you supposed to get up here? Like, there's no doors that way, right? Oh, there could be a door inside. Where? Like, what the heck? Like, oh, it's time to get the ladder. I'd be like, what?
Русская карта! Give up the tone. You know, it's hard to grok that those voices are planets, or attached to planets. Orin, it's a two-way line to the Nine, right?
It is, if it's daisies. What do you want to ask?
I want to know why they abducted me.
That is a very good question.
Oh, they There it is. Alright, I gotta get in there somehow. Honestly, I'm gonna look around real quick. Alright, got an opening that might lead to us. There's a whole lot. That could be it. I knew it. Doesn't happen. Alright, where's this number tool? That way. I know this. Yeah, I'm assuming. Alright, and alright, somewhere. It's somewhere. Yep, I knew it.
You'll sense your connection to them as a guitar string. Feel for it, then pluck. A loud A. Whoever is closest will answer.
They're ultraviolet. I can do this. It's just saying hello. Here we go.
Here we go.
Emissary, you are just as rare as me. Once in a half-life. And look, you found the quitter.
Whichever of the 9 you are, I want to know what you want with me. Why did you take me from everything?
A rude question. One worth entertaining. We need you. And your gifts. You are called to serve.
Explain.
They're playing you. You can cut off the connection right now.
Look who's jealous. Feeling fleshy? Do you miss being taller than your tower?
It wasn't worth bear traps.
Oh dear, it only speaks nonsense. Primitive synapses, so easily breakable. Can you even remember which one I am?
Okay. I mean, you've watched. I might watch the video. Season 3. Then again, I guess you do the mission here, unlock the area, and then continue. That's probably couldn't have been better too. That's the video what I'm talking about. I could just watch the video, at least just the video, but I'm using it as a tutorial to at least figure out the order of stuff. this one might go get up.
I want to help, but I need to know who you are first.
Child of 3, who swam in their lakes, sweat on their plains, you have always known me.
Oh.
Son.
When we woke, we were tied to the planets within the Sapiens system. We are bound to our gravity wells. The inner 9 understand this arrangement, but the outer 9 see the subtext. Matter is prison, and so we are divided into factions.
Alright, so how do you okay. Okay. I should watch the other release, watch tutorials. Okay. So what I should have done is watch the video because it'll show me I need to do this before that. So the ones I do over here, I'll put after this point while editing.
You're a tad late for this skirmish. Or early. Either way, you must have seen the Vex going about their deterministic routines by now. They're dug in and trying to assimilate everything around them. They mean to turn a sphere to a circle here, so to speak. We have an advantage, in that the Vex, who are exposed to dark matter, find themselves caught in a thick yellow confusion. The presence of the 9 here resists Vex probing with dense air, but it's thinning. We need to address this. I haven't been able to get close enough for a detailed assessment, but you can.
The dampening field signal is coming from this direction, but it looks like there's a branching point.
I see it. They're disseminating the dampening signal to hundreds of frames. This is a code fix. They've recognized their vulnerability to the Nine's energy and are adjusting.
It's still only noise. Tear down the signal and they'll die in the quiet.
Alright, I'm going to Uzi. That was so recorded. Okay, let me... Okay, I do.
Fire team, I'll be overseeing this operation. I want to stay focused and on task.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Nothing has changed. No matter who I was, I'm still Ikora Ray. Or status.
The Vex are watching this place. Rifles strung up in the cliffs. We need to break pottery. Tear it down.
Orin's right. Perimeter scans show Vex signatures, and they've converted the old HCO networks into a sort of security lattice.
She's also right about tearing it down. Keep your focus on the present and find a way through. Without active surveillance, you'll be able to move through the surrounding canyons without tripping Vex security every 10 paces.
Oh yeah. Actually, put this thing in full screen. Wait, let me see. Okay, I found it.
Taking the Vex's security lattice offline revealed something, Guardian. There's a massive dampening field that extends to the area we know 3 is behind. It's a barrier to entry, but from these readings, that isn't its purpose. Rather, it's stopping anything from getting out.
I'm seeing that too. It's the same type of quarantine protocol the Vex use to close off damaged portions of their network.
They must want to prevent the singularity expanding too, but we'll need to remove it to get to 3.
I remember something else now. A hooked request. There's a message I'm to remember here. It feels like a decompression, like plugged ears. What I mean is the 9 are holding something back from me. I think. I know. I remember. Or will. I want to help.
What I could do is grab the other thingy. Oh yeah, I'll go I'll go ahead and grab that one. So I can go instead of going back and actually go straight to the assuming I'm oh, what? It's not hurting drying out. And this way, just had a sparrow. Oh, that.
Scans are picking up a lot of moving radiolaria beneath the surface. Are they trying to assimilate Kepler?
We can't allow a Vex conversion to happen. Our own investigation aside, the Ionians call this place home.
We won't save them from the singularity just to lose them to the Vex. Crush the eye of the needle and the thread will show.
The Vex here aren't a splinter faction. The conductor is leading them.
Oh, Sundaresh? Her motives smack of unfinished business and desperation.
Guardian, that machine looks like another time-lost invitation. Similar to the one that empowered you before.
If the 9 want to give you power, who are we to refuse?
Oh, fine, you're immune.
Something. I can see you now. When you're all spherical like that, it's almost like a star in the sky. We're connected through a chain of dark matter. It's everything.
If it's a chain linking to your enemies, use it to pull them apart.
A little violent, but the situation calls for it.
Oh, I see what's going on right here. I want to play handball again. Maybe I should have not done that.
That Vex mind was controlling the flow of radiolaria. Without it, their assimilation of Kepler will stall.
I know Maya Sundaresh and her schism. This shield was echinacea. Sorry, an anti-paracausal shell. It is a spark of the Nine derived from their power. I recognize its shallow anxiety. Kepler harbors their influence.
You weren't suggesting they're helping each other? The Conductor and the Nine?
No. This place has always been touched by the Nine. The Vex exploit it somehow. I can put this together, Ikora. I promise.
Alright, yeah. think what we'll do,
I thought most Vex malfunctioned when they were exposed to dark matter, but that new shielding incorporated it.
The Nine don't dabble in coincidence, and everything here is lining up too well. If the Vex are stealing power, the Nine are at least allowing it.
I'd rather not think of the implications of that.
You've lived too long to carbonating guesses. This time was planned, but not for the Vex. I remember that much.
okay.
I think we can get through here now.
So I've been to a dialog there, I missed it.
The signal's getting stronger, and it looks like I was wrong before. The dampening broadcast isn't emitting from one point, it's 3. Wait, there's something else. There's an old colonial research terminal still running from when the Ionians landed here. I didn't notice it until we were close, but it looks like the Vex are trying to access it.
Interesting. Let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Bring down the dampening broadcast. And in the chaos, we'll crush their incursion into the old colony systems.
Your plan is cracked, Knuckles. I like it. I'm glad we're taking the direct route. Without you, Guardian, my steps would be mouse squeaks in the floorboard. I've always been more gauntlets and thunder.
We don't have time to be anything but gatecrashers. It's the Guardian's forte anyway. If you're looking for quiet, Warren, come back to the city with us when this is over. Rebuild your life in your own hands.
The city sounds like bitter medicine. We'll see.
Wait. I need the oh, okay, that's good.
My head is buzzing.
That is not a tower. The broadcasts are coming from those giant minotaurs.
Oh, hello.
Look, another concentration of dark matter. Might help keep us out of harm's way.
Where am I going?
Stay low, Guardian.
Just a signal deep. Oh. How do I not see this? I thought it was still not seen until that scene done this.
I'm detecting shield projectors nearby, but it's protected by a security lens. One step at a time, Guardian. This should help us get to the security lens.
Check their shields. The interference is dying down.
Let the Pinelands splinter, Guardian! Charge!
dampening field weakens. Orin, contact the 9. Punch through that Vex interference.
I see a flat vision of you, Guardian. A timely message. A globe spins below the planets above. An event into the encoded horizon. I see it. You. The message is a weapon. The weapon is the message. Fate forged. 9 hammer strikes ring. Scattered sparks, cupped in hands. A weapon. In the rising heat, I see a fashioned maulhead. Heavy in its arc, it smashes everything that would stop its descent.
Is it both? Alright.
Establishing uplink. Wait. These are detailed records of the collapse.
They catalogue the Nine's presence as much as the collapse. The Vex study seeds planted in the past to understand how the Nine wove plots around the paracausal.
They know the 9 can manipulate us, and are learning how to work the same way. This data is a playbook for emulating the 9. Ghost, download everything, then purge the console. Did they know we would stop the Vex here?
Of course. They know to meet every triumph with gunpowder thank you cards, and that we'd need to move the Vex aside to reach the singularity. 3. Agency is a quantum indeterminate. Known hope. I remember they spoke like that.
I'm glad your head's clearing up. Quantum indeterminate, but soon you'll be able to make more sense of this than I can.
Only the quarantine is between us and our answers. I can hear victory screaming like fire.
I thought most Vex malfunctioned when they were exposed to dark matter. But that new shielding incorporated it.
Lodi. The Guardian found an archive of analytical data the Ionians had recorded during the collapse. I think you deserve to see it.
Really? Just right, that's incredible. Anything, and I mean anything that fills in the gaps between then and now would be mighty appreciated.
I think we're dealing with the inner orbits. Dangling an answer from a string is as clear as they get. Sun through Mars. The 9 are tethered by sentience and soul celestial bodies. They have a lot of time to bicker. The inner want to talk, the outer less so. It's an impasse.
So we're just swept up in the tides of a grand cosmic plan?
No. Placed with intention. I to mentor the new emissary. Drifter's been used for years. The Guardian, something yet to be. And you, High Cora, arranged to hear the message you were promised.
I don't plan on being a sacrificial lamb for the 9. Our destiny isn't up to some unknowable architect. It's ours. paying attention now. I hate these even more.
I agree. This part always makes my shell itch. I actually don't feel you when we're in one of these, Guardian. Let's move quick.
But let me just roll
Focus ray. Here and now. You're entering the Vex exclusion zone, Guardian. Find how they're co-opting the Nine's power and put a stop to it.
Huh. Deep scans are picking up dark matter and deep metal drilling. This place looks like a quarry geared towards mining out the anomaly's power.
So they're using 3 on the other side to strengthen their shields? We can't remove all the dark matter, but we can neutralize the threat long enough to push deeper into the canyons. I want this refinery in flames, Guardian. Orin, how does dark matter relate to the Nine? My understanding is it's non-reflective and has odd qualities, but is still natural.
The Nine are, in simple terms, made of dark matter. It tangles with enough mass like they do.
So the Vex are tapping dark matter from the anomaly. And that matter is tangled with the Nine's power? That must be what the Vex are keeping contained. Some live wire that lets them tap into whatever the Nine were doing, and reprogram it.
Alright, let's fish boom.
You're carrying a lot of energy. Probably enough to shatter that conflux pylon. That should lower the barrier and let us out.
I totally just want to be boss fight.
You are here. This is where they refine their power.
Wait, I'm picking up Elixni signatures. The House of Exile just ignited a glimmer drill.
One enemy force stealing the Nine's power is enough. Shut down their operation. Then we deal with the Vex.
That's the last of the exiles. Now for the Vex. Guardian, you're looking for a series of conversion engines tied to conflux pylons.
Like I said, Guardian, leave it in flames.
What I'll do is take out both of them real quick. Well, at least the shielding. Because I can just come back and do Alright, so I can't do that just yet. Okay, so I have to do it one at a time. Okay. Question is, where's the little thingy to yeah, I don't do that. Oh, here it is. Now I'll go to you. The whole shit so bad. Budge. I was just waiting until something. I'm joking.
That's the last converter. Refiner. Whatever. The Vex can't convert any more dark matter. Wait. Vex mine incoming!
The overseer who holds hourglass sands.
I bet they break just the same.
The Titan in me is blushing.
I love. There you are.
Shielded. Our weapons won't work.
You'll need the Knight's power to punch through.
Oh, idiot. I am an idiot. Oh my god.
It's shielding. Our weapons won't work.
You'll need the Nine's power to punch through.
I should have waited. That was taking my first.
Why would the Vex need the Nine for shielding? I've seen a Minotaur phase through time to dodge an attack.
Against something paracausal, that phasing is a coin flip. The fourth dimension doesn't have that hindrance.
Knowing the Nine can subvert our agency is bad enough. But you're saying they can predict futures the Vex can't?
The Vex find a future that suits them. The Nine engineer one through intermediaries and pressure.
That's a subtle, insidious difference. What entitles them to bend our reality to their whims? Surely they follow some rules.
Ikora, I know what it feels like to have your autonomy brushed aside. That woman is dead. And Lodi worked hard to protect her memory, but in the eyes of the Nine you exist simultaneously. A constant.
Stop, Orin. These borders matter. I know who I am.
Let me go ahead and look at this.
Maya's Vex co-opting Nine energy is a bad sign, even if you don't think they're working together.
I remember her, but her transformation is a blind spot. What happened that turned her into the conductor?
A fragment of paracausal power touched down on Nessus, and one of her simulations rose out of the VexNet and claimed it. Originally, she was looking for her wife, Gioma, but the Vex she co-opted began to change, to individualize.
She will not find her wife here, but she will find a being who knows.
Guardian, I've got confirmed intel. The Vex mine maintaining the quarantine has the last strangelet we need to reach 3.
My final tethers to the Nine are snapping. I feel like a live wire fraying. The charge is still there, sparking at the ends.
You won't miss that power? The station? It's a lot to walk from.
The Nine's power, the light, it all came from outside myself. I'm looking forward to finding what's left when that all fades away.
I'm glad to hear you say that, and that you're back with us. All the power in the world isn't worth having none over yourself.
That's strange. Some of the radiolaria in the Vex down here is reading as being from, well, not our timeline. They're trying to wall off our path. We'll have to push through some familiar territory to reach the mine maintaining the dampening field.
If the Guardian dismantles it, we'll have enough Strangelet capsules to safely reach the Singularity.
And 3's on the other side with our message. One step closer to an answer. One last leap of faith. If Maya can already manipulate time, why all this friction?
Unlike the Nine, they're bound by their dimension. Chronal flow applies to all. Time moves forward, never backward. I want answers too, Ikora. We're simultaneous.
Oh, good. I totally do that with this.
Looks like we're about to hit resistance. Get ready.
Resistance. You have reached an end, little ghost. Seeking to avert a catastrophe after the fact.
Dude, should I miss every single shot?
You will wear yourself dull from battle before it ever cuts deep enough to draw blood. But you will try.
Yeah, but different from me, I'm a light bearer.
It's an ambush, Guardian. Take cover. They're trying to lock us in. Clear a path and let's look for a way to disable those barriers.
Fish ride.
I thought this message was for me, Guardian, not you.
The Nine keeps stringing us along. Do they always get the future they determine?
Time is chord notation. The known possible scale of everything, but if the tone is set, why scheme against fate? Still, the Nine try, don't they?
Chords have variance to a degree. Tiny alterations in a range.
You're catching on. The Titan in me misses helping people. The city might do me some good.
I'm glad to hear you consider it. You could help us retake Seoul. Start small. Maybe Chicago?
Ooh, Chicago. Oh man, I just realized that they do that. I realized I'm gonna go lock up station. Or Juju does see you.
Heavy Vex presence ahead. They're trading fire with an exile raiding party.
But thankfully, no giant minotaurs this time.
The Archon must be using us as a distraction to breach the Vex quarantine.
Too bad they crossed paths with you, Guardian.
Guardian, destroying that deactivated a nearby exile signal. I think they had sealed off one of these buildings.
Hey. Let's see, how am I going to get through that? I know I need that little,
waiting. A bridge across space.
You know, there's remnants of Elixir technological signatures in the assimilated architecture here. The house must have been right on top of the anomaly before the Vex pushed them out.
The Archon's been trying to get back in ever since. Makes me think they'll make a push once we bring down the dampening field.
We'll need to be ready, but right now, we kill the noise. Kill the noise and hear our answers.
I do love the fact that that's that awesome. Oh, yay! I know I'm probably not using this one right.
The static haven't felt this since I was emissary. One of the 9 want to speak. Quitter. Is that you, Buttercup? Release me from those filthy, fleshy hands. No! My hand resigned a broken contract.
Orn, what's happening?
An unthinkable glimpse. An order. Drawing pinpoint eversion. No. Too cryptic, Quitter. You want to know how we saved you. Your big boy never tell you that. You are flimsy. For me to stay and burn a while, I'll make the one with the fetching fermions. Gunsmoke! Stop! Speak to me, not through me. It's my will. Mine!
Quitting didn't take fully?
It did. It's me. I'm me. Those tethers I mentioned still stick to my skin.
Oh, dang it. Just swimming tough. I haven't looked around a while. Huh. I think it went the right way.
Maya really thought she was inevitable, she wouldn't be trying to stop us. Push through.
Doesn't matter. It's running.
Everything's being scrambled by a Vex disruption signal. Follow the cabling and we should find the source.
Alright.
You never tire of learning the same lessons. Your response is not necessary. This is not a conversation. You're only meant to listen. How readily you obey fate. A leader without agency. A discarded puppet wrapped in her wires. And the weapon. Guardian, the Nine flatter you and themselves. But my enemies do not threaten me, because I do not allow it. I command their passivity. They cannot raise their weapons.
I will drag the past to us if I must. That's her plan, isn't it? She knows the Nine can do things the Vex can't.
Precipitous moments. Her tone will change soon.
Yes, it will.
I feel Nine crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. The Vex mind has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep, and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
I'll quickly research this. And then, or just one side, since this side isn't ready yet.
The mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded confluxes. I bet we can take it out with this.
Hey, taking on now.
That's it, Guardian. Bring them down. should be the final Strangelet capsule. We did it. The quarantine field is failing.
We just detected a shockwave from the singularity.
My connection is still tethered. Akora, I'm letting 9 in. Talk to me to talk to them.
We have questions.
Commander, answers later. Boss, perihelion around my maypole. But I do have a message for the weapon to be. Guardian, we knew saltwater would evaporate. Missiles aping its solar flares would collide. Humanity was destined. 3 and I. Well, we looked at the Valley of Unknown Space. We saw our nature would nurture the conditions for uppercase light. Your resurrection was enabled by our hand for this purpose. Your body will be the foundation for a peace unset. For this you were positioned, set into orbit. This and 3's message to come. Always loved warming your arm in the sunshine. The well is dry. I have no more answers. I'm sorry.
Wait, so the 9 are saying they planned for me to raise the Guardian?
We are not pawns. We determine our choices, not them. Let's get to the altar of relativity and get answers from 3 ourselves.
YOLO. Oh, right, let me do one thing quick. Okay, well, let's see the notepad. Let's see.
Mutual destruction? You don't need an emissary just for humanity. You need it between yourselves.
Your friend here? With the bad brain? She could not heal this division.
They are manipulating you. Trust my platinum Lodi. They have already taken everything from you.
Irritant. It is still talking. New emissary. If it isn't too forward, you were made by fate for this task. Your telomeres are as melodic as 3 promised. Such handsome bosons. Symmetries that cut quantum strings. Rotations stopping temporal vibrations. Goodness me.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's see where this is.
You live by my cause. Called forth the first protein, bestowed lowercase light. Now I beseech you for help.
9. In my time, an emissary was a diplomat. Someone who found common ground. Let me try to be that for you.
Do not offer yourself!
If I can do my part, then that is my responsibility. I know you're trying to help, Orin. But let me be helpful too.
Look, I listen, you deserve citrus. Please, as painful as it is, the truth is that you can't solve this.
If it's not me and my bosons, it's some other poor bastard. I don't want the 9 abducting somebody even further in the past than I was.
Stop this and save yourself! Move to the tower. Rebuild your life. That's what I'm doing. You can choose who you are. Do not self-immolate.
If I set myself on fire, then no one else has to.
Don't I know?
Cannon, quitter! Emissary, it must be you. There is no other candidate to pull forward for eons. And you, weapon, you know all too well. Even gods sometimes need a little killing. See you, Sunrise.
My will is my own. It's as frightening as it is freeing. Don't misunderstand me. I didn't choose to be a light bearer. I did choose to be an emissary. And I chose to leave. I don't miss either life. I choose to bear truth. To share fragments I've stowed away from beyond the borders of known space. The knowledge I keep will save others. But first, there is a piece of myself that I left buried to grow in old soil. My ghost, Thor. We planted violet petals from the Golden Age. My hands, their shell. After we leave here, that's where I'll go. One brief respite until...
Everyone, we have the last Strangelet capsule. Guardian, we need to take this to the Altar of Relativity and get that door open.
This is it. I'm finally gonna learn why I'm here. Big moment. For all of you too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Round of congrats to everyone. But we're not out of the doghouse yet.
Drifter's right. I'm sure the Archon will be on the move soon now that the quarantine is down. And when he does...
Quiet. Yes, you have reached your goal. Torn down my collective's quarantine. This is marginally impressive, but not beyond expectations. You are free to enter and play out your adventure. As I have said, I concluded my business there long ago. All that is left is to see if the Guardians really do make their own fate. Or if you will let the 9 puppeteer your power to their whims. Remember that it is they who manipulated you. They who spent your lives so recklessly to save themselves. They who see you as something less. All I am doing is all I have ever done. Improving a broken system. You may remain shielded. Or be drawn into a losing battle. Goodbye, Guardian.
Guardian, drop everything you're doing. The reactor for the Academy is experiencing criticality. If we don't halt Meltdown, it'll bury not just the Ionians, but trigger the Singularity's expansion. It's all at risk. Guardian, lead us in.